Hey, what's up YouTube, Scavenger here, and we're back on day 1 of our Isolation fan game series. For this first part of the video, I'm just going to start by commentating like I normally would, and saying things like we just started researching infantry level 1 and submarine level 1 as well. And then after that, I'm going to kind of talk about the series as a whole and how I see it working out. So this is the first time I've recorded gameplay since the updates, and the biggest updates here are changes to research. And as you can see, we've so far started doing the normal things, except instead of going for barracks, we went straight for infrastructure. Arguably, wrong move there. Probably should have gone barracks and infrastructure. We also started building forts, and we're now buying more iron to keep that up. We built forts along our border with Spain because we are either going to have to attack down there or defend it. Anyway, as you can see, we've got those infrastructure points there, and we're now going to try build infrastructure in as many other places as we can. However, because we spent a large amount of money on fortifications, we're going to struggle to buy industrial complex and infrastructure upgrades elsewhere. And that's something we're going to have to take into account later on. So we'll start with building an industrial complex in our oil producing province. Now, the main reason for this is we picked France as our country, and France has great food production, but is pretty mediocre on everything else. Oil is a real weak point, so we've invested in that early. And with the rest of our resources, as you can see now, we're going to buy those infrastructure upgrades I saw earlier. However, we're already pretty much out of resources. At this point in the game, our plan is to more or less attack Spain. And the reason for attacking Spain is it's a lot easier to defend from the UK than it is to defend from Spain. Spain can attack from sea and from land, and we have that massive land border there, and he has a massive advantage there, being able to attack from 2 provinces into 3, but we have to defend 3 provinces from his 2. So we need to defend against Spain. At the same time, we're also going to go after the AI nations and attack Belgium. So that is our plan for right off the bat. We're going to move troops down to those positions, and then we'll be nice and safe. You can see that we're going to leave 2 troops up in the north there to make sure that if Spain or England slips anything through, we at least have something that we can intimidate with and try hold them back in defensive battles. Considering we are on our core territory, we get a 15% advantage. This game I'm going to be going for a large artillery approach, and we'll see that later on. Especially if we want to get through these mountains, which I'm sure Spain's going to heavily defend as well, we're going to need to invest heavily in artillery. So as some of you guys have noticed already, I'm playing as France this game. Now France goes against everything I've said in the past. It's a horrible nation to play as. Absolutely horrible. Wouldn't recommend it. And to facilitate playing as France, I need allies. So we've got our ally Italy. Italy at the moment, he's moving to attack Yugoslavia. We've also got Germany, and Germany will be moving to support him and also push east. So the reason I've chosen these 2 is they can handle anything to the east, and I should be able to handle anything to the west, and then we can work together going south. So I've chosen these allies as they do not cut me off and will not stop me from expanding. So I'm going to pretty much leave day 1 here. At this point, I'm not sure how I'm going to conduct the rest of the series. I haven't recorded too much footage for this, and that's going to be a problem later on. So I think what I might do is I might do it kind of focusing on topics, so I might go from here to focusing on our next big battle, our next big war, or I might do it week by week. We'll see how it goes and see how the content seems to roll together. However, I will say that now at the start of the series, I haven't recorded as much this time around as I usually would. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. Let me know in the comments if you think day by day works fine, or if you think a week would work better, or if you'd like me to focus on conflicts as we go, so do an episode on our next battle, then the next battle after that, or if you think a week format or a day format works better. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.